Good morning, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today's July 9th, 2026. I'm bringing a message today entitled Total Eclipse of the Heart, just before the Feast of Trumpets. Family, I have to be honest with you. As I was putting all of this together today, I actually had to stop for a moment. I don't often get emotional over the things that I study because I'm constantly reminding myself that we must be careful, we must stay grounded in Scripture, and we must never force a pattern that isn't really there. But every once in a while, something comes along that simply leaves me speechless. And this is one of those moments. Yesterday, Bonnie Tyler passed away. Most people know her for one song, Total Eclipse of the Heart. Out of all the songs she ever recorded, out of the millions of records she sold around the world, that is the song the entire world remembers. Then I began looking closer. She lived exactly 901 months. Using inclusive counting, it becomes 901 months and one day, 9/11. Then I discovered something I hadn't noticed before. She died in Faro, Portugal. The word Faro is associated with a lighthouse, a beacon, a light that guides people safely home. I just sat there looking at the screen. A woman remembered for total eclipse of the heart, passing away in a place associated with a lighthouse. And then, only weeks later, the total solar eclipse from August 12, 2026 passes over Portugal, the same country. Then, just 16 days later, a very deep lunar eclipse. And immediately after that, the Feast of Trumpets. When you place Joel chapter 2 beside Acts chapter 2, you read these incredible words. The sun shall be turned to darkness, and the moon to blood before the great and terrible day of the Lord. Those words have been in the Bible for thousands of years. Every generation has read them. Every generation has wondered. Every generation has watched. Am I saying this proves anything? No, I'm not saying that. I'm simply telling you, I have never seen so many remarkable timelines converging on the same season all at once. Maybe they are coincidences. Maybe they are reminders. Maybe they are simply encouraging us to do exactly what Jesus told us to do. Watch. Be ready. Keep your eyes on Christ. Because whether these observations ultimately point to something significant or not, the message of Scripture never changes. Our hope is not in signs. Our hope is not in dates. Our hope is in Jesus Christ. But I would also say this. When Jesus told us to watch, he expected there would be things worth watching. That is why I continue sharing these observations with you. Not to convince you, not to predict, but to encourage every one of us to search the Scriptures, pray, stay awake spiritually, and keep looking for our blessed hope. I pray this encourages you as much as it has encouraged me. I pray you are blessed today. This is Steve Fletcher, a trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.